everybody, welcome to day 478 of Rhys's stories, and today I'm going to be reading you a book called The Way Home for Wolf, and there's 4 books in the series. This one, and The Lion Inside, The Koala Who Couldn't, The Squirrels Who Squabbled, and by Rachel Bright and Jim Field. As a rainbow of lights flickered soft in the night, dusting diamonds of ice in a desert of white, the wild whipping wind it whistled its tune to a howling of wolves and the shimmering moon. And the loudest aroo in the echoing song was a wolfing called Wilf at the heart of the throng. He loved to be fierce and longed to be grown. He liked to try everything all on his own. Look at me, I am big, I am tough, he would growl, whilst he showed off his strength and practiced his prowl. One night it was time for the wolves to move on. New folks had moved in and their shelter was gone. So they left right away. To find a new cave, they would have to walk far and they'd have to be brave. Let's go, shouted Wilf, I am ready to lead. You're too small, laughed the wolves. It's an elder we need. One day they advised you will guide from the front. I suppose, muttered Wilf with a huff and a grunt. They struggled through snow as high as their flanks, and leapt over rocks and they scaled icy banks. Wilf gave his all to keep pace and keep up, but strong-willed as he was still just a pup. He kept dropping back with each clamber and climb, as the pack journeyed further away all the time. Exhausted and breathless, he strayed off the track when a blizzard blew in and he lost his way back. Wilf longed to howl help and to holler it loud, but his throat was too hoarse and his heart was too proud. He lay on the tundra, his tail curled up tight. A blanket of stars was his bed for the night, until crack went the ice, crack and creak. Wilf jumped to all fours with a deafening shriek. He stuck out the claws on every limb he had to hold on, because wolflings can't swim. Then he fell and he fell, rolling and spinning. It felt like the end, but was just the beginning. Then somebody down there had heeded his scream, and he swooped from the beneath like a watery dream. I'll help you, she called, just reach for my horn, a majestic and magical sea unicorn. Wilf's pride washed away, and he stretched out a paw as he lifted him gently back onto the shore. Don't worry, she sung before dipping her brow. My friend Mr. Walrus will help you out now. And there right behind him a huge tusky fellow lifted his whiskers and let out a bellow. To the ridge he proclaimed with his chin in the air, my friend mighty muskox will take you from there. And with waftings of fish and a very loud snort, their journey was made and their travel seemed short, and there sure enough on the ridge was the ox who took Wilf as far as his friend Arctic Fox, who followed his nose through the trees to a goose, who guided him honking to this ancient moose. The moose knew these wild like no other soul, he was steady and true in a pursuit of their goal. And as twilight closed in, the moose sang out a call to a fluttering, tiny fluff ball. A bare motto showed with the rest of the way to the place where his wolfling most wanted to stay. Thank you, Wolf waved as he rejoined his pack, and the wolves howled with joy that their wolfling was back. They huddled him in and cuddled him close, and fussed over which wolf had missed him the most. Wolf, he knew then that when all come together, the darkest of times are easy to weather. So he bowed to the narwhal, ox, walrus and goose, and vowed to the fox and the moth and the moose. If ever I meet one who's strayed off their track, I'll help them along by guiding them back. And true to his word, Wolf is different now, and his word seems much smaller and warmer somehow, since wherever life takes you, wherever you roam, we're all just a handful of friendship from home. The end. I hope you enjoyed that wonderful story called The Way Home for Wolf. So enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I guess I'll see you all tomorrow for day 479 of Rhys's stories. So bye, everybody. Good luck.